As you know, communication is the blood flow of an organization. That being said, a lot of companies don't correctly organize their data, and in this day and age, that data is usually in the form of emails. Now, when you receive an email, you should be able to file it or to keep track of what is going on with it. That way you know what has happened in the organization, what will happen, and what is currently happening. And unfortunately, a lot of people don't have the ability to do this, and as a result, there are mistakes and losses. Now, if you had a way to do this, you'd be way ahead of the game, and that is where TimeMaker comes in. It's come up with a completely innovative way to handle this problem among all of the other extremely powerful features which TimeMaker has. And that is why today we are going to be talking about the correct filing of sent items. So back in the day, before there was emails, and even today when we actually use paper and not electronics, we file every single thing which we receive and we send when it's in a hard copy. Otherwise we would lose it and it would be hard to keep track of. Now, same should go for emails. Whatever you receive and whatever you send has to be filed in the correct place. Because hey, before you know it, you could be dealing with thousands of emails in your sent items, and a search is not going to find it because you're not going to always remember exactly what you're searching for. Okay? So let's take a look at how it should work. As you can see, I'm in my inbox. Now, we go to this email and it says must see, another funny video. Now, I already have a rule set up that says emails from this person will go to inbox, then Gall, then links. So I click it, and then if we go here under Gall, we can go to links and we see there it is. Okay, now I'm going to go back to my inbox and we have another email from this person and it says watch this funny video link. Now I can reply to this email and I can say, oh, that was great, thanks, and I send it. Now it's going to go to sent items, and if we go here we can see by this icon that it was a sent item and we see my reply. Okay, normal. Now remember, this is a relatively new email address, so there's only a few items, but give it a few weeks or a few months and it'll be quite full. Ideally, you would also record what you send out, and you would have an automatic filing system for that. And luckily, TimeMaker does. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Tools, General Settings, we'll go to Filing, and we'll go under the header Outgoing Mails. And it says Apply Filing on Outgoing Mails, and I'm going to select Always. So it's always going to file outgoing mails. Now, mails that don't have a rule, what we're going to say is create a new rule. Then, for mails without more folders, let's say there's no folder set up, we'll say show the folder picker. So we can pick what folder we want to go to, then we push apply and OK. Now we'll go back to the inbox, and let's say we want to reply to this email again. Okay, it's the same exact email. I'm going to reply and say, that was great, thanks. Okay, the exact same thing. I send it. And if we go check under links, we will find that it automatically got filed. This is exactly what we just sent. It shows an icon of it being filed, and there we go. Okay, now this is incredible because, hey, you can have this is what you received, this is what you sent, this is what you received, this is what you sent, all chronologically listed. And you can keep track of very specifically. You saw that it did it automatically. Let's say we have another email, and this one says, contract, our business contract meeting discussion is at 12 tomorrow. See you there. All right. Now, if I then have another rule set up in the system, let's say I want this email to always be filed under Gall, business, and contracts, and then meetings. Okay, that's where it goes. If we go here to contracts, meetings, we'll find that email. Okay. Now, let's say this was in the inbox and we already had this rule set up. If I now reply to this person and say, perfect, the timing will be great, and I send it, the system automatically gives me a folder picker. It says, do you want it to go under links or do you want it to go under business, contract, meetings? And here it's asking me, where do I want the sent item to go? So I can say yes, under business contract links, I click OK. Now it's automatically all filed in one place. It makes it totally hassle-free. No matter how many folders I have, it'll recognize where it should go and give me the option. This is organization, and this is an ideal system.